Here we are, guys. The grand finale. It's time to whoop Steve Blum's ass for not voicing Geis. Because, you know, he should have voiced fucking Geis, not fucking Gaus's. Like, that's the real reason why we're doing this, boys. The real reason why we've gone on this adventure, the goal, the mission, was to punish Steve Blum. That is the sin. That's the story. The story is Steve Blum didn't voice Geis. Geis got angry about that and has decided that he's going to fight against the guy who took Steve Blum's voice so that he can get it back. That's basically the plot of this game. So, and on the way he kills some annoying people. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get Steve Blum's voice back and save it from Gaus's.
Finally made it to the rooftop. Yeah. I don't even hear the wind up here.
Then how is Mishra going to move? How is Mishra going to know where to go? She might end up falling off.
He must be close. I am sure of it. This thick...
And where the hell is he?
Hey, as long as he's out of eye shot.
Is this one of those situations where everybody's going to start talking?
That's a good idea.
I think it is, isn't it? It's one of those things where everybody has to have their input. It seems to be a trend with a lot of games nowadays. I mean, granted this game is kind of old now, but you know, it's like a trend where it's like every single character has to get their word in so that they don't seem like they're ignored.
I see it.
Well, thankfully it wasn't every character.
Sticking out of the stone. That's the dragon's...
That's the holy blade?
It's a little bit thin to be the Dragon Slayer. I thought it was like this big thick metal thing, but I guess it's not the same Dragon Slayer that Guts used.
Does rather seem to have lost some of... No, it's more than that. To be frank, it's utterly...
I assure you, it is the genuine article. Regardless, Geis, I would urge
Well,
you to go
why
out
does
and
Geis need it? He's got a poleaxe, and he fights with a poleaxe. He doesn't need a sword.
Swords aren't really my thing. Whatever.
Yeah, like, he doesn't use a sword. He fights with a poleaxe. Like, why would he need a sword?
Guys, no! Look out!
The Dragon Slayer!
So he was watching us from above.
Oh, there you are.
It's from another realm. I wield power no gods dare challenge. The blood of the dragon.
Gaus's the bitch, you mean?
What is that?
Who stole Steve Blum's voice.
So you finally decided
Yeah,
to show
what have you done with my voice? What have you done with the voice that I was supposed to have? That's basically what Geis is saying.
Long have I awaited the chance to... Though I did not foresee that you would return to the slack.
the murderous aura about him. It's so much stronger than... That must have been what carved away the last of the Dragon Slayer's strength.
I mean, Xander Morbus isn't bad. I think he does a pretty good job with Geis, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, he does, but, like, it would have been so awesome if Steve Blum was the voice of Geis. Oh my god, that would have just been perfection. But I'll take Xander Morbus. I will.
That was a dirty trick.
The looks of despair upon your faces as the blade shattered.
Well, there wasn't really a look of despair on Geis's face. He just didn't care.
So too
I wouldn't be too quick to believe that, Gausis, because Geis is here and he will find a way. There's always a way when Geis can have his way with an enemy. He can always find a way to murder them. He's tried many different things. He's tried stabbing them, slashing them, tearing off their limbs, you know. It doesn't matter, like, one of those ways is going to kill you somehow.
You want to invade the other realm?
It can't be. Even for a dragon, it shouldn't be possible to...
It's more than possible. With full control of the laws of Zen. After all, you've already seen that the laws can reach beyond time and space to bring...
I mean, who cares? He's gonna die anyway.
The level of power now at his disposal, He could easily reverse the law.
And he really could
Shut the
get
fuck
over
up! Nobody wants to listen to you talk, you a bitch!
Very perceptive warriors. However, now that the law's been
I think otherwise.
your body shall burn in a
I think the person that you should be fearing is Geis.
Damn it!
Like, the only person that should be feared in this area is Geis.
Don't lose hope yet!
It's you!
Lloyd! Sorry I'm late. That's getting
Why would this bitch showing up give us any extra chance of winning? Like, I mean, Geis is gonna win anyway, but why would Lloyd showing up be like give like any hope to anyone? Like, what's he gonna do?
Looks like I arrived just
Like,
in time for the
arrest
moment of truth.
people to death? Like, is he gonna arrest Gausis? Yeah, I'd like to see you put handcuffs on that thing.
What good can one more warrior in your... I have shattered your holy blade.
Well, there is this poleaxe that's on my shoulder right now that is going to absolutely obliterate your fears.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What?
I was looking through some manuscripts in the ruins when I made it important to Dragon Slayer's name's a bit misleading. We hear it and think it's a blade forged to fell dragons.
I mean, you've got to remember
Like
that
something more.
all, like, Geis, he should still have a weapon that was created to kill dragons from out ago. Like, I mean, Adol lost his, but Geis probably still has his weapon that he uses to kill all of those, like, dragons. Like, I forgot what they call them, but these dragon slaying weapons that are, like, super powerful. Geis should still have his. Like, everybody had, like, a dragon slaying weapon. Like, so he should still have one.
Well, what's it hiding?
The language is derived from, the sword's name carries another meaning. Hope, so long as hope still lives within us. The Dragon Slayer will never truly...
Oh, well, it's easy then. We'll just hope that this doesn't take too long and that he disappears as fast as possible, and then we win. He'll probably end up killing himself if we hope enough, but that wouldn't be fun, would it? We need to impale him with something, don't we?
What can you mortals hope? It is your fate to...
Well, I could shove a giant poleaxe up your asshole.
As you take, your souls will then bear witness as your realms fall to me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
What did you say?
You're so hungry for power that you plan on destroying a bunch of innocent lives to get it? You're not special, you overgrown...
Yeah, you're not special, buddy. You're just another generic jobber for Geis to get through on his way to, I don't know, like, on his way to the Hall of Fame of Badassery.
You're just a power-hungry prick, making the same mistakes as my brother.
Yeah, pretty much. He's just another jobber, buddy. He's just another jobber that is in Geis's way and he has to murder you. That's basically it.
I'm gonna rip those rings and put you 6 melai under. You'll never see the
I mean,
again.
that's one way to humiliate someone, like chopping off their wings. It's just like the way Painkiller Overdose ended. Why kill you when I can just humiliate you? You know? Just chop off the wings and then they can't fly anymore.
Nice.
Prose worthy of the masters.
And you'll probably bleed out because your wings are connected to your bloodstream, so you'll slowly die.
Yeah! You don't stand a chance. We might not be able to beat you one-on-one, but right now, you're taking us up.
Enjoy your last living moments while you can, Cal.
Yeah, they won't last
No
long.
way in hell. We'll lose. What's happening to my health?
What is this? There's an overwhelming power flowing from this light.
I mean, isn't his halberd technically still like one of those weapons that you can kill dragons anyway? Or those titans or whatever the hell?
Now it all makes sense. Dragon Slayer was not just the sword. It was the combined sword was only a means of channeling that.
Like, that should do a lot of damage to him anyway.
So the Dragon Slayer was the embodiment of our combined hope? Not hope.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but does it really matter? he just killed a much more powerful god at the end of E7 alongside many other people. But you know, like he kind of like thought something that was really fucking powerful, way more powerful than you at the end of E7. So yeah, I would probably say that this isn't his first rodeo. Anyways, you know, big boy. You're gonna get absolutely fucked. The best part about this fight, though, is that Geis can basically just, like... he just knocks you down. And, yeah, we can basically knock down your feet next. There you go. Okay, so now we can... Oh, you're dead already? Is that it? Is that all you had? That's the supreme being? What a joke. Geis was not impressed.
Impossible. How could I, heir to the dragon?
Well, I mean, Geis has fought other dragons that are far more scarier and terrifying than you, so...
He's fading away!
Join your ancestors in hell, you sad excuse.
Yeah, like, that's where you belong, in hell. And you can let Steve Blum take over as Geis now. But unfortunately that won't happen.
You've done it. Thanks to all of you, Galsus has been
What do you mean thanks to all of you? Geis did everything! Geis did all the work! Everybody else just stood and watched!
Until he next awakens. Xanadu?
Guess that means you won't be needing my help anymore now that the job's done. I may not be getting paid, but that's a real load.
You know, Geis? Something dawned on me as I...
Huh?
Human lives are full of hardship. Each one, conquering them is no simple feat. And the road through but with each new trial we overcome. I do not pretend to know what life has thrown your way, Geis. But here is my parting advice.
Nobody asked for your unsolicited advice, buddy.
Knock it off with the life advice, will ya? Sentiment.
Is the word thanks just not in your vocabulary?
Why should I thank him? He's giving unsolicited advice. You know, nobody asked him for advice, so why should he thank him for it? He's just basically just trying to, like, be a dick. That's basically it. Like, you don't give advice to somebody if they don't ask for advice.
What's going on? Why am I just...
Your duty
Good.
to this world
It's about damn time you disappeared.
will now be returned to the worlds whence you came.
Alas, it seems...
Although it was brief, I very much enjoyed.
Well, I
almost
certainly
forgot.
didn't.
Lloyd, I want to thank you for saving us. If you hadn't arrived when you did, Galsus might have crushed our hope entirely.
No, Lloyd didn't do anything. All he did was just stand there on the sidelines doing fuck all.
That's right. We really owe you one.
Shut
come
up.
on. It's no big deal. I just found my way to the truth. Like any good detective.
Michelle, thanks.
Whoa! To my ear. Did I just hear the word thanks? Who are you and what did...
Then please allow me to express my thank you, Geis, for everything. Truly.
Yep, and with that thanks, you can also give me like $10,000 for doing all the work for all of you and, you know, covering all of my expenses. Thanks. You know, these ass kickings don't come for free, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you again. May you all make it back. Best of luck, my friends. I will think of you often.
Yeah, I'll never see you again, so I don't really care. And, well, Geis, he just kind of walks on into the horizon and is never seen again. Until East 9, right at the end, where he makes a cameo appearance. But, yeah, like, that's the end of East versus Trails in the Sky. Geis' journey, it's just another one. It's just another one of Geis' many journeys. Like, one of his many adventures, you know. He's saved the world so many times. It's just a day job. It's just just another day in the life of Geis. That's basically it, really. He's always ass-kicking and saving universes and saving worlds. It's nothing special. You know, you see it all the time. But, yeah, like, that's the end of this. Yeah, as you can see, you got all the voice cast that did the voices and stuff. And, yeah, like, unfortunately, as I say, Sander Mulvis, you did an alright job. He's still a decent job, but, like, Steve Blum would have just been so perfect. Like, I'd understand if Steve Blum wasn't in the game, but he is. That's the thing. Like, he is in the game. He's fucking Gausers. So, it's just like, he should have been the one to voice fucking Geis. Like, come on. See? Steve Blum, that's what I'm talking about. Like, he should have voiced Geis. Like, who was the guy who did the voice directing who thought that it would be better that he voiced the villain instead of Geis? They should have swapped the roles around. Because Steve Blum would have been perfect for Geis. He just would. I'm not saying that Xander Mobius did a terrible job. He did a solid job. But Xander Mobius could have probably done Gausers. That way we could have had Steve Blum as Geis and Xander Mobius as Gausers. That would have been brilliant. That would have been excellent. So somebody definitely made a bit of a failure there on the casting. But I suppose it's not really a huge deal. Like I say, Xander Mobius still did a decent job. So I can't knock him at all. He still did a solid job. But it's just like, it's just what could have been, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you can't help but think what could have been if Geis was voiced by Steve Blum. It would have just been phenomenal. Like, it just would have been phenomenal. But unfortunately, it was not meant to be. It was not meant to be. But in any case, yeah, like that's the end of this game. I honestly think this game was actually kind of a fun change of pace. Like, I'm obviously not a huge fan of the Trails series at all. I don't like the Trails series whatsoever. And I do like the East series as well, and having a crossover game with, like, just having the whole East 7 cast again, like, brought back to continue sort of their story is kind of cool. And the through in Chester as well, so, you know, it's nice to have them back and, like, see interactions between characters you wouldn't expect, like Geis and, like, the others, to see more interactions with all these side characters, particularly with Geis, instead of just, like, them, like, just centering around Adol. You know, like they are in E7. So it's nice to see that. Now, of course, like the Trails characters, I mean, they're going to be there, which is kind of annoying. Fucking Unica. I swear she looks like the chick from Shenmue. She fucking does. Like, she literally looks like that chick from Shenmue 2. Like, I swear she fucking does. And she looks like a fucking farm girl if she was like, instead of a knight, which is kind of dumb. I've always found her character design to be really dumb. But yeah, like, Geis is just like you get to see Geis like talk to all the East 7 cast, which is really cool. And I mean, the Trails characters are there, but you know, at least you get to whoop their asses. So it's not all that bad, you know. And the best part about it is the game actually has Ryo Yonemitsu music. It does. There is Ryo Yonemitsu music in this game. They actually added it in, which is absolutely excellent. Now, they probably added it in because they, like, Memories of Celceta wasn't out yet. So, as a result, like, because Memories of Celceta wasn't out, they couldn't just, like, use Memories of Celceta's music, which they would have if that game was out.
What's your brilliant plan this time, Geis? It is unlikely we shall be able to find adequate lodging upon arrival.
Yes. We've already spent most of the coin in our pockets.
Pipe down, will ya? We'll just find some merc work when we get there. Until then, I need some shut-eye. You three are on lookout duty.
Understood. Get some rest. What? Are you serious? Ugh, whatever. But how are we meant to reach our destination with our navigator asleep?
Yeah, give the guy a break. He's been basically carrying this entire game. He's basically been doing all the ass kicking this whole time. Even Geis needs a break every now and again, you know? It's tiring work putting up with the Trails cast. It is. But yeah, like I was saying with the music, like the reason why they didn't put like, and I'll show you as well, like the in the collection you have the sound test, and you actually have the music from the East series, and you can use this in the battles. As you can see here, you have the Dawn of East soundtrack. So I will say I'm not the biggest fan of this one. I prefer the PC Engine original of this one. But like, you've got fucking Bronze District, the Final Dungeon music, you know, Adol's theme, and you've also got this one, which is like the Celceta Forest theme. So you've got some music, some Ryo Yonemitsu music, you know, which is fucking amazing. Like, how can you not love this? How can you not love this song? Like, this song's amazing. Like, it fucking is. But, yeah, like, the fact that it has Dawn of East music is just absolutely fantastic. Like, they could have used Mask of the Sun, but no, they went with Ryo Yonemitsu, which is fantastic. I'm so glad that they did. It just makes the game better for it. Unfortunately, you don't get, like, the PC Engine versions of, like, you don't get Ryo Yonemitsu's arrangements of East Book 1 and 2 and East 3, but you do get East 4, and that is fantastic. I love that. That is definitely a pleasant surprise for me, because they could have just gone with Mask of the Sun, but no, they went with the Ryo Yonemitsu Perfect Collection versions, which is, in some cases it's better, in some cases it's worse. Like, I think this version of, like, Bronze District is really good in the Perfect Collection. I think that the Walking the Path of Legend is, like, not as good, because it's not all metal throughout. They midified it a little bit, I don't know, it just feels a bit not as good, doesn't feel as awesome. But this song in particular is really good. I've always loved this song. Like, if you, like, saw my, well, I think I put it in there, yeah. Like, if you saw my top 10 favourite soundtracks of the 90s, I played this song in it, because this song is really awesome. But this is the Perfect Collection version, which is really good. I really do like that. So yeah, the fact that this is in it is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I absolutely cannot knock this this game, but like, it's a fighting game. I will definitely say that. Fighting games aren't usually my jam, but the one thing I will give this game is that there's no input complexity. It's a very simple fighting game. It's just a fighting game using, like, the E7 combat, and that's not a bad thing. And there's some technical aspects to the combat, and honestly, more fighting games should be like this. We need more games like this in the fighting game genre. Games that have, like, I mean, I know there's Smash, you know, Smash Brothers, but, and there's Dissidia as well, but it's nice to have a fighting game that isn't a fighting game, if you know what I mean. It's nice to have a fighting game that isn't about input complexity and, like just side to side view, or just like the typical 3D fighter, like, layout. It's something unique. I mean, you could compare it to the likes of Destrager if you wanted to, and, you know, Power Stone or anything like that, but, you know, it's like, it's nice to have something a little different than the usual bullshit at fighting game. I mean, obviously, like, whether the characters are balanced or not, I don't know. I can't really review this game and judge it as a fighting game, because I'm not really a fighting game guy. But I enjoyed this game for what it is. It's a fan service game, I guess, for East fans and for Trails fans, but we don't care about the Trails series. Yeah, like, and it's a crossover game, and it's a fun time. But I can understand why people won't want to play this. I mean, it's not for everyone. I think if you're looking for a JRPG, this isn't it. Like, but if you're just looking for a game where you hit stuff, it's actually surprisingly fun. Because, like, even if you're not a big fighting game fan, if you enjoyed beat-em-ups like Urban Reign, you can enjoy this. It's very simple, very easy to pick up and play, and doesn't really require much, like, input complexity, knowledge, and, like, advanced knowledge. Although it does have a little bit of a learning curve, I will say that. Like, if you play this game on the harder difficulties, you will get your ass handed to you very quickly. Like, even on normal, the game isn't really that easy. It's pretty tough on normal, I will say that. But, like, once you get to understand how to play the game and how the game works and get to grips with everything, it does get a lot more fun and a lot more, like, it's challenging on the higher difficulties, but it does get a lot more fun when you're actually in those tight matches and you're actually utilizing, like, the mechanics of the game and actually playing properly, you know. I do really like that, and that's one of the things that I will say is fun about the game. It's a fun combat if it's simple. Is it the best? No, Urban Reign is the best in terms of, like, beat 'em up combat. Because I still consider this sort of a beat 'em up than, like, a fighting game. Even though it is a fighting game, it's like, it's a weird one. It's like Urban Reign sort of thing, like, I will compare it to, but at the same time, it's like, it's one of those cases where it's just like, it's a fighting game, even though, like, it's not. I mean, it is a fighting game, but it's like, it's done in the same way as Urban Reign, rather than, like, I don't know, Tekken or Street Fighter, where you have all these crazy combos, which is great. But yeah, anyways, I think that's all I really need to say. So yeah, I know this was a little bit different for my channel, and yeah, I can safely say I probably will never be playing. You'll probably never ever see anything Trails related on this channel ever again. So yeah, I'm glad. If you watched this video, I'm glad you watched it. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys later when I do something else.